Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Mack Flash Movie Trivia Championship. My name is Matt, and I'll be the one asking the questions around here today. Today, it is the championship match, and after the quick controversy from our last match with an explanation video in our last video just a couple days ago, we arrive here for the first time in a long time, a triple threat match for the Mac Flash Movie Trivia Championship title. The champ is in the house, the challengers are in the house. Let's get started with the introductions. Introducing first, with a record of 6 wins, 2 defeats, Jim Parry. How are you, sir?
Good. Just feel like I'm playing with house money at this time because I thought I lost the last time, so whatever.
Well, I mean, I was about to say
Yeah.
we're happy to see you back here
Mhm.
so quickly. You're in the championship match again for the second
Mhm.
time in your career. Like you said, you're playing with house money there. But after what happened in the last match, AB will bring him into. He said, "We have to do it again." How did you feel after that?
I was willing to do it again. I didn't really think we needed to do it again. I knew AB would have beat me either way, but as I said, I give him credit. It takes a lot to say you made a mistake and own up to it. So, like I said, I was willing to redo it or do this. It doesn't matter, but here we are. Let's get it going.
Get it going. And his opponent, with a matching record of 6 wins, 2 defeats. He is the former Mac Flash Movie Trivia champion and the reigning Mac Flash Movie Trivia Fandom Division champion, Andrew Brien. How are you, sir?
Stupendous.
We talked about it with Jim for just a second. Do you after the last match you came you came clean of sorts and said, "We have to do it again." I wrote my answer after the buzzer, and Jim and I said, "Okay, let's do it again." And then I made the decision. Okay, you know what? Everyone gets to face Scott for the
Yeah, and
champion.
that's more than fair. I was up all night that night, beating myself up about it, and like I just didn't feel good about it. And both these guys were very gracious to me, and I appreciate that. And I just, I couldn't live with that result. Just so I appreciate the chance to redeem myself fairly.
That's excellent. So now it's time for the big boy. Introducing their opponent. Also with a record of 6 wins, 2 defeats. He is the reigning, defending Mac Flash Movie Trivia champion, Scott Despins. Scott Despins, the Mac Flash Movie Trivia champion. There's the belt right there. How are you feeling after all that's transpired in the last week?
Well, how am I feeling? How am I feeling? I'm all right. Don't nobody worry about me. Why you wanna give me a fight? Why don't you just let me be? I'm all right. How are you guys?
He's all right. I'm all right. These guys are ready to play, it looks like. So the game faces are on. So we'll kick things off with round number 1. Round number 1 is played like this. The players will be asked 10 questions from different movie categories. They will be given time to write down an answer to be revealed when time is up. 1 point is awarded for each correct answer. Okay. Round 1. Question number 1 in 80s movies. Name the 1988 Western that stars Emilio Estevez, Kiefer Sutherland, and Charlie Sheen as ranch hands who take the law into their own hands? Name the 1988 Western that stars Emilio Estevez, Kiefer Sutherland, and Charlie Sheen as ranch hands who take the law into their own hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to start with Jim.
Young Guns.
Young Guns is correct for a point. Scott,
Also, Young Guns.
you said Young Guns, and AB.
Regulators, mount up.
Young
Young Guns.
Everybody,
any stealing on this property.
everybody gets a point there. Okay. Round 1, question number 2. In 90s movies, Harrison Ford plays a lawyer who loses his memory and must relearn speech and mobility in what 1990 film? Harrison Ford plays a lawyer who loses his memory and must relearn speech and mobility in what 1990 film? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to start with AB.
Regarding Henry.
Is correct for a point. Scott.
Regarding Henry.
Also correct. And Jim.
I had Finding Something. I couldn't remember that one at all.
Point for Scott, a point for AB. The score is 2-1. As we move on to question number 3. In action and adventure, Sylvester Stallone plays Barney Ross in what action franchise? Sylvester Stallone plays Barney Ross in what action franchise? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Scott.
The Expendables.
That's correct for a point. AB.
No.
Doesn't have it. And Jim.
Expendables.
Jim closes the gap a little bit. The score is 3 for Scott, 2 for AB, and 2 for Jim. We'll go on to question number 4. In animated and family films, what animated feature is a continuation of a Nickelodeon TV show and features a girl named Eliza who can speak to animals?
Can you repeat the question?
Yep. What animated feature is a continuation of a Nickelodeon TV show and features a girl named Eliza who can speak to animals? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're starting with Jim.
Wild Pointer.
Is correct for a point.
Pull that one out.
Good job. Yeah,
AB.
good job.
Now that I put Eliza Doolittle, I've never.
Yeah,
never
I had that written up there too.
And Scott also.
No, I
doesn't have it.
didn't have that. That was great. Good guess. Good shot.
Jim ties it up. 3-way tie. 3-3.
No. I have 2.
Oh, okay. Jim pulls ahead. The score is
I'm
tied
fine with Scott. Yeah.
Yeah.
between Jim and Scott. The score
Yeah.
is 3-3,
Wild
and Andrew
Thornberries.
has 2 points.
I've never heard of that before.
No, I've heard of it. I remember.
Remember one was a zoologist. That's the only thing I remember. They go, well, that someone must have been able to talk to animals then.
We'll move on to comedies. Who directed the films Rushmore, The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, and Moonrise Kingdom? Who directed the films Rushmore, The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, and Moonrise Kingdom? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to start with AB.
His tweedness, Wes Anderson.
That's correct. Scott,
Wes Anderson.
point for you. Jim.
I thought Paul Wes Anderson. I thought he went by Paul Wes.
Oh, no.
Okay.
So,
Thinking Paul Thomas.
the score is now 4-3 to 3. Scott is in the lead. And
Whoa.
we'll do our next question.
Was
that one
Scott
was
pulling ahead.
somebody drove by, and for once, it wasn't past my house.
I'm actually very close. I'm 2 streets away from you. We'll be there in a second.
We'll move on. Our next question is in dramas. What 2002 film features Jack Nicholson and Kathy Bates in a hot tub? What 2002 film features Jack Nicholson and Kathy Bates in a hot tub? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are starting with Scott.
Is it about Schmidt?
It is for a point. Jim.
Gonna remember that one.
Nope. AB.
I pulled it out the last second. I was trying to remember. I'm like,
Awesome.
I have it
Good
on
for you.
DVD. I have it on DVD, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, okay, I can see the cover.
Yeah, little AB that you saw Kathy Bates full frontal. You probably loved it.
Oh my word! I could have done without that.
She was going for it. You respect it.
Score is now 5-4 to 3 with Scott in the lead. And our next question is in horror thriller. What is Keanu Reeves' profession in The Devil's Advocate? What is Keanu Reeves' profession in The Devil's Advocate? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're starting with Jim.
Lawyer?
Yes, that's correct. AB.
All lawyers are devils. So
You have it for a point. And Scott?
I were a lawyer, but also attorney. So
Yes, same thing.
Yeah.
Everyone gets a point.
I didn't mean that for all you lawyers out there. I'm just joking. It's just a joke, guys. Please don't.
As the
Come
show
after
gets shut down.
Yeah, please don't come after me.
YouTube lawyers.
Defamation lawsuit.
Oh my God, we don't
You want
need
to
that.
get sued?
Next up is musicals. Who played reformed prisoner Jean Valjean in the 2012 musical film Les Miserables? Who played reformed prisoner Jean Valjean in the 2012 musical film Les Miserables? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're starting with AB.
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman is correct. Scott.
Who am I? 24601.
There you go. That's right. For a point. And Jim.
Hugh Jackman.
You have it as well. The score is 7 for Scott, 6 for AB, and Jim for Andrew, or 5 for Jim. Excuse me. As we go on to question number 8, romantic comedies. Owen Wilson makes himself at home with newlyweds Kate Hudson and Matt Dillon in what movie?
Saw this movie in theaters.
Owen Wilson makes himself at home with newlyweds Kate Hudson and Matt Dillon in what movie? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're starting with Scott.
It's You, Me, and Dupree.
Is correct for a point. Jim.
Directed, I believe, by the Russo brothers.
I put you and I in Dupree. Damn it.
All close. And AB.
No.
Nope. Scott moves ahead. The score is 8. Yes. That was our 9th question. The score is 8 for Scott, 6 for AB. Jim has 5. And we move on to question number 10, the final question of round number 1, sci-fi fantasy. In Blade Runner, Harrison Ford hunts down bioengineered humanoids called what?
If you go on my Facebook status right now, it's my job. It's what it is.
There's a million, and I'm like, okay, Blade Runner, okay.
I know. It's like,
Origami, that, okay. Sean Young, you asked this. AB's got me on this movie. 90% of the questions.
In Blade Runner, Harrison Ford hunts down bioengineered humanoids called what? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jim.
called replicants.
They are called replicants for a point. AB.
I am a replicant at the Tyrell Corporation.
You've got it for a point. And Scott.
Replicants.
You have it as well. The score is now Scott 9, AB 7, and Jim 6. And that is important to know going into round number 2, because that will let us know who gets to pick the questions and in which order. Because round number 2, is played like this. The players will be asked to select 5 categories, eliminating them for round number 3. They will be asked questions from these categories and given time to write down an answer to be revealed when time is up. Difficulty of the questions has increased, and 2 points are awarded for each correct answer. So, let's bring up the categories. The order will be Scott, AB, and Jim. Scott, go ahead.
Okay, I'll go 90s.
AB.
80s.
Jim.
Or
Scott.
Romantic comedies.
And AB gets the last pick.
I will take sci-fi.
Sci-fi for the 5th question. Alrighty then.
Is that the question? No, I'm just kidding.
Alrighty then. Is
90s.
featured in which
Yeah,
sci-fi
90s.
movie?
No. It's the 90s. It's the 90s.
Yeah, it's the 90s.
So that's the 90s.
Yeah.
The 90s then.
All right, let's kick things off in round number 2. Question number 1. In 90s movies, what award ceremony is featured prominently in The Bodyguard? What award ceremony is featured prominently in The Bodyguard? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're starting with Jim.
Academy Awards.
Is correct for 2 points. AB.
I have the Oscars written down first.
I put Grammys. I was
Grammys,
going.
nope.
That's,
And Scott.
Queen of the Night. Best Actress at the Academy Awards, hosted by Robert Wool.
And Scott gets 2 points for that. Oscars would have been fine, Jim. That's the same thing.
Okay.
So the score now is Scott 11, AB 7, Jim 8. As we go on to round 2, question number 2. In 80s movies, in Adventures in Babysitting, which superhero is the 8-year-old Sarah Anderson dressed as throughout the movie? In Adventures in Babysitting, Which superhero is the 8-year-old Sarah Anderson dressed as throughout the movie? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. AB.
By Odin, I think it's Thor.
It is Thor for 2 points. Scott.
Great. I had 100% guess. I guess Superman. So good call.
All right, incorrect. Jim.
Thor. Wow.
Or
Thor.
It's good. I've
for
never seen
Jim
it. Way
as
that's
well.
way ahead of its time.
So after that, the score is Scott 11, AB 9, and Jim has 10. Everybody check with your cardiologist.
Avengers and babysitting.
Round 2, question number 3 is in horror thriller. What is the name of the dark purgatory realm in Insidious? What is the name of the dark purgatory realm in Insidious? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to start with Scott.
I have the leaks in my butt. As a guess, I wrote Hellscape. I have no idea.
Hellscape is incorrect. Jim.
I guess too the Grand Chasm. I have no idea. That's why I put this for two.
As incorrect. AB
The Netherworld, I don't know.
is also
Oh, geez.
incorrect.
Okay.
Wow. For sure that was in EB's wheelhouse.
No,
looking-
I don't
no.
like those movies.
Yeah.
We were looking for the further.
Oh,
I remember I did this when we did horror movie trivia. I did these modern new ones because I remember you said you didn't want them, and I did Insidious, and it's like, man, The Conjuring, Insidious, and I did
Annabelle.
like 2 other Annabelle, Poltergeist, Dog, all the same, and they all blended in. They're all the James Wans.
Mhm.
Yeah.
After that, the score remains the same. Scott 11, AB 9, Jim 10, and we will continue round number 2 with question number 4 in romantic comedies. In The Breakup, where do Jennifer Aniston and Vince Vaughn first meet?
These are 2
Like
point questions.
like city or the place.
It's a specific location.
Okay.
In The Breakup, where do Jennifer Aniston and Vince Vaughn first meet?
Man, these are tough 2 point questions. I haven't seen this movie in 18 years.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're starting with Jim.
Never seen it, but Vince Vaughn likes hockey, so a hockey game.
You're close, but incorrect. AB.
Shit, that's what I put too. I should Blackhawks game.
That's
I
in-
knew- you know
that's
what's
in the
funny?
dilemma, I think.
The dilemma is big with him
Yeah.
and Kevin James. They go to a ton of Blackhawks games. That's
Yeah.
funny. I said mall, but that's probably wrong
Also
too.
incorrect. We're looking for a baseball game at Wrigley Field.
Oh, I knew
jeez.
it was a sporting event. I was like, shoot.
Would you? Oh, you should have written sporting event. I guess he could have taken
Oh.
it.
We said specific, so
Yeah.
I knew.
At
I
Wrigley
like
Field,
it.
I
Would you
only
have
once.
taken sporting event?
No, I would have taken
no.
baseball game or Wrigley Field.
Okay, there you go.
Thanks.
But I just said Comiskey. I guess you were screwed, huh?
Let's close things up in round number 2 with question number 5. In sci-fi fantasy, what is the name of the computer world in Tron? What is the name of the computer world in Tron? 5.
Anyone here ever seen the movie Tron? No,
3,
no.
2,
Yes. I mean, no.
1. AB?
Is it mainframe?
It's incorrect. Scott?
I'm praying that the soundtrack did something. Is it The Grid?
It is The Grid.
Oh,
for
nice.
2 points.
I put the
Scott.
Cyberbird. I didn't know. God's sakes.
Because I listened to that soundtrack, you guys know, and there's a song called Welcome to the Grid, and I think
Mm.
there's Jeff Bridges who wrote is like, Welcome to the Grid. And I'm like,
Oh.
is it The Grid?
Is that where they came off the grid now?
Ah.
So with that, the score is Scott 13, Jim 10, and AB 9 as we go into round number 3. Round number 3 is played like this. The players will be asked 3 questions of their choosing from the remaining 5 categories. They will be given time to write down an answer to be revealed when time is up. Difficulty has again increased. 3 points are awarded for each correct answer. The player with the highest score at the end of this round is the winner and champion. Unless we go to sudden death. So, with that, bring back the categories. And Scott is in the lead. He gets first pick.
Yeah, this could be it. This could be it. I'm going to take drama.
Jim, you get the second pick.
Action adventure.
And AB.
We'll go animated family.
Animated family for the third and final question of the round. Okay. We are in round number 3. And the
Round
first
3 is
question,
hard.
worth 3 points in drama, is. Oh, excuse me. In Pulp Fiction, what college mascot is featured on Vincent's borrowed T-shirt?
What mascot or what
Yeah.
college? Okay.
I want the mascot.
What college mascot? Oh, God.
In Pulp Fiction, what college mascot is featured on Vincent's borrowed T-shirt?
I don't know.
5,
You're more confident than me.
4,
Bless you.
3, 2, 1. We'll start with Jim.
I don't know. The Florida Gator? I have no idea.
Is incorrect. AB.
Isn't it the Slugs? The Purdue Slugs?
That's close. You're so close, but I have to say it's incorrect. Scott.
Well, then I'm not anywhere near that.
It was the Santa Cruz Banana Slugs. Banana Slugs.
Oh, okay. It was the Slugs. That's fine.
Good pull.
With that, we'll go to question number 2 in round number 3. Action and adventure. High Voltage is the sequel subtitle to what 2006 action movie?
This is a free one? Okay.
High Voltage is the sequel subtitle to what 2006 action movie? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. AB
Crank.
is correct for 3 points. Scott.
I walked out of the first one. It's my least favorite movie of all time. It's Crank.
Crank for 3 points.
I never saw the second
For
one.
you. And Jim
Frank.
also has Crank.
Jason Statham, man. Come on. Those are great films.
The first one I hated with 1,000 Suns. I never saw the second one. Oh.
With that, Andrew Brien is eliminated from the game.
Ooh,
With a
I actually beat AB. Wow, this is a
I
shot
love you,
already.
AB. I love you. Thanks. This was fun.
Well.
Thank you for.
Scott's score is 16, and Andrew can't make that up with another correct answer. Jim, however, has 13.
All because of the wild thornberries. We're back to this.
And he can continue. AB, if you want to keep your board up, that's fine. If you want to play along. So Jim has to get it right. Scott has to get it wrong for there to be a tie, and we go to sudden death. If Jim gets it wrong, Scott wins. If Scott gets it correct, he wins in that situation as well. And the third question in round number 3 is in animated and family films. In Disney's Sleeping Beauty, what is the name of Prince Philip's horse?
Damn it.
AB, after every game, comes up to me and says,
You did that
I've
on
been
purpose.
studying these animals and side characters. In Disney's Sleeping Beauty.
Just maybe I'm shooting for second place now.
Sure. What is the name?
If you don't get it. If you don't get it. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying for second place. I can't get first, so
I put all my attention in Sarabi. That when you guys played, I was like, everyone knows it's Sarabi because who cares about other secondary animals?
What is
I
the
don't know
name of
this.
Prince Philip's horse? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jim.
Ugh. Magnificent. I have no idea.
That is incorrect. Scott, do
Yeah.
you have it?
Doesn't matter. Black something. Black Briar.
Incorrect.
it is Samson.
Samson. Oh.
AB has it. Samson is
Oh,
correct.
boo.
But with that, we have a winner. And still the Mack Flash movie trivia champion, Scott Despins. This was probably my favorite match of the whole series to this point.
Yeah, Despins equals ratings. What do you expect?
Not necessarily for that reason, but it was a well-fought game. I love these questions. Everybody got something that nobody else had. It was a blast.
I love these questions, says the guy who wrote them.
Yes. Francois is rubbing off on him.
Here you go. Congrats, Scott. Way to go.
God bless you guys. I love you. I love you too. Jim, I was not going to drive this up to you, so you would have had to come get this.
Actually, my wife was going to be in town next week, so trust me,
there
it
you
was.
go.
I was going to say, go pick it up from him if I actually some miracle win, which I knew wasn't going to happen. So,
So,
This is great.
a well-fought match between all of the competitors. Jim, how do you feel? You made it to the championship match. You were this close to tying.
I went to the last question. That's always my goal every time. Try to get to the last question.
That's excellent. And we'll see you back next time we play. AB, this is the end of the road for this title, but you, as the fandom champion, will have to defend that in our next tournament, at the end of our next tournament. That will be airing in April. Are you prepared for that?
No. I mean, I gotta start putting in the work. I gotta start putting in the work for that. I start putting the work for that maybe like a few weeks leading up to it. So
You only have one
it's
match.
I was going to say,
I know
you're
that's
booking
fine.
this,
That's fine.
sorry, I
but
was going to say, you're booking this tournament while this guy's got to do all the Oscar rewatches.
This is why the champ. This is why the champ needs to stay the champ, because he does his work, puts in his homework. So I got to put in my work before the next tournament, even though I've got one match. It's a match I got to win.
Speaking of which, Scott, you put in the work. You told me earlier you've been studying up on all that you can, and it has paid off. You are still the champ. How do you feel?
These guys took me to the distance. I love them both. So you know what? This is a great league. Thank you so much for another successful season. And I look forward to where we're going. We got this fun fandom contest. We're going to incorporate some tag teams, and whoever else wants to challenge next time, come get some.
Yeah, we got quite a few things in store for the rest of the year, including the fandom tournament, which should be kicking off the airing of those matches in April. So that's when we'll see everybody again. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to praise the competitors in the comment section and tell us what your scores were. Head over to the Facebook of Mack Flash Entertainment. From there, you're just a couple of clicks away from the for the Facebook group of the Movie Trivia Championship. All of those links are in the description. Patreon, merch, Facebook, Instagram. Check them all out. So until April, which is when I will see you guys again, say goodbye, everybody.
Acknowledge me.
There you go.